There it is. All clean. Bullshit, man. There it goes. Car shut off. Shaking my head. Alright guys, so you clearly remember in the last clip, like I said, the car shut off on me. I didn't know what happened. It turns out the positive cable actually ended up coming off. Like the nut fell off, so the positive came off, which is not a problem. We figured that out. That's fine. Car starts back up fine. But when it came off, I think that it touched or made some kind of contact with some metal, maybe the headers or something, and it shorted something. Because now the car's throwing a code and it's randomly just like shutting off. Like I was driving on the freeway and the car just literally just shut off. Basically what it's doing, the throttle will just completely stop working and the car will either just shut off or the throttle just won't work. And turn the car off, turn the car back on, basically restart it, everything's back to normal. So something is just losing signal. I do have another set of throttle bodies that I'm gonna put on right now just to try them out. I'm gonna drive it for a little bit and see if the car shuts off. The next step will be the accelerator pedal sensor. If neither of those fix it, we definitely have some kind of electrical issue or short or ECU got kind of fried or I don't know, bro. This shit just sucks, bro. It's just like I fix one thing and then it's something else. Ridiculous. Stock as hell, man. Just intakes. Look at that. Alright, so I have the other throttle bodies on. Everything is good. I'm gonna do a quick reset and just drive it around for a little bit and hope for the best. Alright, first things first, let's clear the code. Oh, man, I hope this works, bro. I was just on track to getting this thing like running solid, and man, this just had to happen. Alright, should be good to go. Alright, stopped at the store real quick. So far so good, but that was only like a 5-minute drive, so I really had to drive this for probably at least 15 minutes. It's just hella weird because I've never had this problem until the positive cable came off and touched something or throwing throttle position sensor. So yeah, either throttle bodies I'm assuming or something with the pedal sensor. Like I said, if not, then it's probably something a lot more deeper, which I hope not, but I don't know, we're gonna see. We're gonna drive it for a bit and then see what happens.
Few moments later.
Bullshit, man. Fuck. There it goes. Car shut off. Fucking sucks, dude. Like, I can't drive the car like this, bro. It's just dangerous as like shutting off on the freeway like that is no good. Turn it off, start it back up. It works fine. Shit makes no sense, bro. It would make more sense if it was like not working at all. It'd be like, okay, it's not working, but the shit is like working and then not working, so it makes it a lot harder to try to figure out what's going on. Well, it's not the throttle bodies. It's gonna try the pedal next. Probably just take it off of the Z, the other one, for now. Alright guys, so I just swapped out the pedal from the Drift Z, I put it in here, so whole new pedal, new sensor. I'm gonna try it out. If this doesn't work, then there's for sure a deeper problem. It's most likely gonna be something maybe with the ECU now, or I shorted something for sure if this doesn't work. I'm just like, man, it's one thing after another, bruh. I'm getting no break. I mean, so So far, so good. But I don't know, man. I'm so iffy. Alright guys, so this is the farthest I've made it without the car shutting off, which is a good thing. Damn, dog. Clean little 335 right there. You know, it's the corn station right here, so if you're looking for a race, bro, honestly just chill here for like an hour. I guarantee you finding a race. For sure. But yeah, I'm gonna take this thing home, maybe go out the way a little bit and see if it cuts off. I'll probably do a pull or two just to see if that maybe triggers it. So far so good though. Maybe it shorted out the pedal sensor, so I guess we'll find out. Right now I'm at about 15 miles without it cutting out. So that's a very good sign. Well guys, I think we might have found the problem. I put a solid 20 miles on it and the car did not shut off once. It's the farthest I've driven it without it not shutting off or throwing the code or the pedal not working. I drove a solid 20 miles and everything seemed normal, so just gonna assume at this point it just had something to do with the pedal sensor. So I'm just gonna take it out tomorrow night, the night after, locally, drive around, try to put like 20-30 miles on it in the city, make sure it's good. I hope we are good now because I'm so tired of problems.
The next day.
And as you guys can see, I put my other seat in here finally. I do have some new harness belts I need to put in. It's just been like not really caring because this thing's been being a little bendejo. Awaken the beast. Broken beast. She's not that bad, but she's ready. So yeah, I just talked to my guys and we're gonna be changing this thing back to Nardo real soon here. The blue is cool, but I just like this car Nardo. That's just me. I don't know. And I don't think that this car is enjoying blue because ever since this thing's been blue, it's been giving me fucking issues. And that bitch was Nardo, she was good. That bitch was happy. So we going back Nardo, man. It's lifting right here, so I have an excuse to change the whole wrap. There it is. All clean. Ooh, look at the well busted. That boy got this Tommy out here. She cleans up nice. After all the years of abuse, I try to keep this car as clean as possible, but it's just been apart and I've used parts off of it and swapped shit out, so it ain't perfect, but it's a race car.
Later.
Well guys, I spoke entirely too soon. I just did the same thing right now on me. Chasing down electrical and wire issues is like next level. So yeah, it's just gonna suck. Honestly, I'm sad boys right now. TBH, it's like, bro, I get like this close to like getting this thing running good and then like something stupid just happens. It just has to happen. And it has not failed, bro. Like since I got this car running again, there's just been always something small. Like the car will run, it'll fucking drive around, it'll do this, it'll do that, but there was just something small always keeping me from like having this thing run like 100. As far as right now, this car is for sure down. I wouldn't say this is just a random issue because it didn't happen until the starter cable came off. And I'm just gonna assume at this point that it touched the headers or something and it shorted something out. So now we have to chase this short down or whatever happened. The ECU could be bad. I could have fried the ECU a little bit and it's not like getting full signal all the time. Hopefully we get it to the shop soon and log it, try to figure out what's going on with it. I know you guys want to see this thing running 100%. Trust me, I do too. It's been far too long, but you know, I'm doing everything I can. I'm trying.
Next day.
What's happening, guys? Top of the morning. We are coming at you live from the Diagnostic Queen. Shit don't make no sense, man. It's gonna have to go to George. He's gonna have to plug it in the computer and see if he can see anything that's wrong. But if he doesn't, I don't know. Damn, look at that TRX though. Show's clean. I just want my car to work normal. That noise will never get old, like ever. So far, it's fine. But yesterday when I drove it, within like 2 miles, the shit stopped working. So it just doesn't make any sense why this shit is randomly losing signal. Cool for the boys though. Now all you gotta do is just do that all the time. That's all you have to do. That's it. Alright guys, so we had the master tech take a look at it real quick. We kind of pretty much found the problem. So the pedal's good, the throttle bodies are good, but the ECU is not sending the signal correctly. So we're probably thinking something happened with the ECU when that cable came off. Something just happened with bad, I don't know, fried something. So yeah, we tested the throttle bodies, and the throttle bodies are actually only opening like 60-55%. So like even that little pull it just did right now, like throttle bodies aren't fully opening. So yeah.
Oh, try this one, leave me alone.
It smells like it's gonna work.
Smells like burritos.
Burrito. All right, as you can see. Yeah, shits are not opening all the way, so there is a problem. All right, so we tried another ECU and that did absolutely nothing, which is a very bad thing. If it was an ECU, it's like, all right, cool, another ECU, whatever. But yeah, it's another ECU, still doing the same thing, so shit is stressful, man. I'm telling you, that race car shit. If your car runs right now and doesn't have any problems and you have plans to do something else or change it, honestly, just leave it. Like, take my word, just leave it. It's not worth it. If I can go back in time and just leave my car how it was before, I promise you, I would just go back. But now this shit just became an entire headache. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out though. Eventually. We always do. Eventually. Might not be today, might not be tomorrow, but eventually we'll figure it out. It started with the starter. So throttle bodies are good, pedal is good, ECU is good, but the ECU isn't sending the signal correctly. So yeah, so I'm just gonna have to bring it back next week, and we're gonna have to do some further digging. Most likely, honestly, at this point, I feel like it's gonna be something with the wiring. Something got shorted. I'm just gonna take this shit home and just bring it back next week, and hopefully we can fix it.